Do I need to be offline?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna probably do it. I'm not gonna broadcast it live.
Oh.
We can talk after the podcast.
Yeah, we won't remember.
Oh, I'll remember. It's a.
All right.
I'll remember. It's another thing we can bond on.
Okay. All right. Well, we're live now.
Okay. I have this. I'm gonna pull us up on the fucking projector in here, man.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be large. Yep, there we are. There we are. Wait, no, that's the old shit. That's a lot. Come on, live, motherfucker. Why am I not showing up live?
I don't know. And I'm a little bit upset about it.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Every time I click on live, it goes to the old footage.
Okay, sometimes it takes a while. Plus, there's always a delay or whatever.
Ah, there we go. That's better. Ah, ta 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 ta. Okay.
I was actually very upset. Did you say you saw me online or something for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to close out of that because everything was like I was in it twice. It was not good.
I'm just tweeting. Okay. All right, dog. Yeah, we got records to talk. We got the juicies to do. We got champagne to drink.
Yeah, I'll also tell you of a failure of mine that I'm a little bit upset about as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I messed up, bro.
Go on.
I'll tell you here after we play the intro. How about that?
Okay, sounds good.
It's something to do with an album, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
Topical. Well, not to football, but
Man, you should really check out records on Etsy. It is fucking cool. They're like really only old like retro albums, so like the shit that I'm into. Oh, sorry.
Football juice with your host,
just
Nick and
most
Jesse.
of the intro.
It's fine. Oh boy. Hey, Juice Nation.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Well,
sometimes I feel like you get mad at me. You can't hear it, right? And then all of a sudden, like I'm just like, and I don't like stop you. But sometimes it's fun for me that way.
Yep. It's I don't know how I feel about it because like I'm just talking at that point. It's only like midway through I realized that we're doing the intro and I've just been talking through the intro.
You probably look at me and I'm just like,
yeah. It's usually when you don't acknowledge something that I say, and it's just like I'm either the anxiety riddled self is thinking, oh my god, what did I do to upset Jesse? Or it's you're talking through the intro, you fucking idiot. So like, all right. Oh, he's pulling out the champagne. Welcome, Juice Nation. It's the night of the Juicies. We're gonna talk some fucking records.
It's gonna be sweet.
We're gonna fucking drink.
Yeah, bro. Awesome. I got Kirkland Rosé.
It does, man. I was wondering if it was pink.
Yeah, it is pink. And it's 11% alky.
Nice.
Per volume.
So I did not get a chance to go to the store today.
I thought you said you found some, right?
So I did find some. Emily reminded me that we have this little thing of champagne, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Here we go.
Ooh.
That will hold up the neighbors.
Can't see, it is a La Marca Prosecco, and it is like an 8-inch bottle.
Hey, 8 inches is something to be proud about.
Yeah, I know.
As far as I'm concerned, that's 2 inches above average.
I think it's 3. 2 to 3. Average size is like 5, I think. You know what?
I thought it was
weird.
6.
Well, I mean, if you're superhuman. Oh man, there was no pop because it was a twist off.
Oh, boo.
It's fucking lame. But that's also what I've also got bourbon here to make up for this little tiny baby bottle. Baby
Okay.
bottle pop.
Hey, how's everyone out there in Juice Nation doing tonight? And you should drink some champagne with us because it's juicy night. It's a very special evening.
I'm like looking around for a top hat, and I don't have anything.
Yeah, hey everyone, it's time for a new album roundup. Oh, baby, I love your way.
Yeah, a little
every
context.
day.
Jesse has gotten into vinyl, and since I reorganized my record player setup, it's only like revitalized my my record seeking. So we're gonna spend some time and talk about the records that we have coming or that we have purchased.
Yeah, and I have records from an estate sale that I displayed last week on the show, and then I was like, and I've been thinking about getting into records for a while because when I was a child, I played my mom and dad's records constantly, which is kind of what got me into my first foray into classic rock.
Yeah, dude, this was the record that my parents that we listened to all the time when I was young. It was Michael Jackson's Thriller.
I had a tape of that.
Oh man, that's fantastic! Look at this. He was hanging out with tigers before fucking Joe. What's his name? Joe Exotic. Look at that.
He was hanging out with tigers before he was hanging out with little boys.
Oof, oof, oof.
Never forget.
Never
Talented
will,
as hell.
Jesse.
Talented as hell, but
It's tough. It's really tough to put that record on or anything. But hey,
Hello,
Bill.
Bill. Good lord.
Got a Bill sighting.
He is staring me right in the face. He stood there so he could stare me right into the face.
Ooh, Mike is here.
He's drinking sparkling beer.
Yeah.
Heineken? Michael?
Heineken.
6 Schlitzes?
Fuck that shit. Man, someday it's gonna be like, someday I won't be the only one who pulls out a Blue Velvet quote when someone orders a Heineken. Ugh.
Sam Adams Cold Snap. Nice, Michael. So, without further ado, let me just go through and update Juice Nation on my album collection.
Just remember, he bought the record player last week.
I did. At Goodwill, it was $12.88. It was after the show. It was probably like Thursday of last week.
No, it was Friday.
Was it Friday?
It was Friday. Yeah, because we were talking about it in the morning, and I remember being like, "Fuck, Jesse, I am really busy right now." And
I'm like, talk to me about records.
Ooh,
Purple Rain, Prince of the Revolution.
nice.
This is it's a pink, it's a purple record, which is pretty sweet.
So if you have one of the similar artists, I'm gonna also show mine of that artist. I have Prince's 1999.
That's a good one. Do you keep the plastic wrap on and then just cut the side? Is that what you do?
Okay, so I bought this on Craigslist. I just kept the plastic wrap on it. Like it was already opened.
Okay.
Some of them, like the Yardbirds records that I bought this weekend, I took the plastic wrap off.
Okay.
Because like I'm not gonna sell these records again. But who am I to remove this plastic? You know?
Right.
You know?
I get it.
Your glasses are a little messed up there.
I get it. And a lot of the ones that I've been buying are like 2 LPs or fold out, so you can't really do it. So the next one is the Tron Legacy soundtrack, which opens up into this, which is freaking sweet.
That is pretty sweet, man.
And
I feel like a little bad that we're doing this record chat without Jelmstep because he called us out for talking about records.
oh, did he really?
And he has a podcast where he talks about music.
Yeah.
But Jelmstep, man, have us on. We can talk about records and shit.
Yeah. Radiohead King of Limbs.
Oh,
It's my first Radiohead album. It's
is that
not
the
actually...
one? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that the one that your kids did not like?
Yeah, I went to the record collector on Saturday with the kids, and I just said, okay, we can eat anywhere you want if you just spend 20 minutes with me in the record store. It was about 2 minutes in, and they were like, "Wow, what and I was like, "Grr." So
When'd you
anyway,
go?
I think it was Saturday.
Oh, I mean, like what time? Because I was there on Saturday as well.
Oh, really? It was like
Yeah.
uh, noonish.
Oh man.
When were you there?
Around. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock,
Really?
maybe. Yeah, maybe
We
11.
just missed each other. Oh, if it was
Yeah.
11, no. But if it was like 12:31 ish, we just
Yeah.
missed each other.
It was either before that or after. I'm not totally fucking sure.
So next one is Marvin Gaye, "What's Going On," which is a banger of an album. I'm telling you.
Oh man, did you get all these at Record Collector?
No, this one, Tron Legacy, Prince, I got at Target actually.
Oh wow.
This
all
one's a
right.
green album record.
Surprised that they have "What's Going On" by Marvin Gaye at Target.
Yeah, it's actually a really awesome album. And then this one I just got in the mail today. It is the Blade Runner Black Lotus soundtrack, which is an anime that is on Adult Swim right now.
How is that anime, by the way?
I think it's pretty good, and the soundtrack is fantastic.
Good, man. Man, it's so awesome. Getting into vinyl, that's great. Like it's yeah, and it's also like we're buying completely different albums.
Well, yes and no, because just wait until you hear what I have coming. So I spent $22 American,
American?
American,
Oh man.
and got these 4 albums: USA for Africa, We Are the World. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Iron Butterfly, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Fuck yeah, dog. That's
Yeah.
worth it right there. That's it. That's
Yeah, and that one was the most expensive one. So We Are the World was $2.50. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida was $8.
makes sense.
Ted Nugent, his self-named album. He's a POS,
Which
but it
he
has
is a
Stranglehold
POS.
on it.
Ooh, and Stranglehold is very good. So like this is we've had this conversation before about the fact that like Ted Nugent is a piece of garbage.
Yeah,
But Stranglehold is an amazing song.
and I don't think he gets any money from this specific one. I didn't.
Yeah,
buy
if you
new,
bought it, if you bought it from someone, you're
and
fine.
I got it for $2.
Mhm.
And the last one is Huey Lewis and the News Sport,
Yes.
which I got for $3.
Eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just showed
Fantastic.
him. Those of you who are listening, I just showed
Which-
my copy of Huey's Lewis in the News Sports.
I had a cassette tape of that one when I was a kid, which got me addicted to Huey Lewis and the News back in the day.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. See, those are the ones you have coming.
That one. I also have The Weeknd, not his newest one, Don FM, but the one right before it that has Blinded by the Light and all that on it. Basically, the newer ones that he did at that halftime show. Anyway, so and I have that one. I have I ordered directly from Gorillaz.com to get Plastic Beach.
Nice.
And
nice.
Plastic Beach is a 2 disc set that is the picture of the album is the record, a picture disc.
That's pretty sweet.
Yup. And I have Radiohead In Rainbows coming,
Okay. Oh, okay. I do know that album.
which is one of my favorite albums from them.
So when are you expected to get all these from? I mean, sorry. When are you expected to get all these in?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Various times.
Especially with
I
the
ordered
post service now.
Yeah,
Postal
I ordered them
service.
from like 4 different sites because the one that I actually found In Rainbows had a bunch of vinyl pretty cheap,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna order one to see if it comes and see how it is
Yeah.
before I jump in and buy a bunch from them.
I
It's called Going Underground Records.
Okay, I might have to check that out. I'm on Etsy right now because so like those who are listening, I pretty much buy my records either from Record Collector, eBay, or now I have found Etsy. So like Jesse, I can tell you. I'm gonna go. I'm totally going. Have you covered the records that you have purchased and that are coming?
Yes, that's all of them.
Excellent. I am going to. I have also purchased some records and have pre-ordered some, and I'm actually pretty excited to tell you about one of the pre-orders, and it'll be the last one I tell you about.
Okay,
and you're not gonna care.
No, okay. Just 1 second though. My regret was on that site that I got those for. You know, they were selling presents for $6. And
What?
And it was, I had it in my cart, and then the next day when I went to actually go buy everything, gone. And I go, no.
I can't find. You couldn't find presents anywhere for under like $30.
I know,
unless you buy it with another record or something.
I'm telling you, it's actually. I found it on Discogs. You know Discogs.
Yeah.
It was a store in Philadelphia. The store in Philadelphia had almost everything I wanted and priced pretty reasonably.
Man, that's insane. That kind of like. So like over the weekend, I got mine in. Man, that's too many. I've gotten too many, Jesse. So I got Zeppelin 3.
Oh yes, fantastic.
Which is great. Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, it's
I
one
got
of their best.
Physical Graffiti.
Fantastic, obviously.
House of the Holy.
Also fantastic.
Coda.
Yep.
Which I have not listened to yet.
It's a Zeppelin album.
But then Presents. Like I got Presents as well. So to hear that, man, you should totally get Presents.
Oh, I want Presents. I want Presents, and actually, it's funny that you say listed 3 because 3 was like the one I was gunning for originally. Like,
3 is so good. It's got Gallows Pole and fucking Cashmere on it. No. Gallows Pole. It's got Gallows Pole and Immigrant Song.
Yes. Like 4 is iconic. 4 the songs on 4 are a little bit overplayed, I think. And I listened to the 4 CD like tons when I was a kid. 3's got like classics on it. I even like 2. I own 2 on
2's
CD.
the only one I don't have.
Do you have there's also like you can get The Song Remains the Same, which is like the movie soundtrack or whatever.
I'm like trying to figure out what else I got over the weekend. I already showed you the Yardbirds one, but I can't remember if I showed Juice Nation. So I'm getting into the Yardbirds. So I got live Blues Wailing July '64, and then live in London 1963. And I've got a Yardbirds with Jimmy Page live 1968 coming. I should get that anytime between now and early next week.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one. I have coming right now. I've got the For Your Love record from the Yardbirds coming from Etsy. I've got I got a little lit and went on Etsy last night because again, finding some of this shit on Etsy, it's cheaper than on eBay or Target or Amazon or Best Buy or Barnes and Noble. I got 3 ELO records coming, Jesse.
Nice.
Discovery, Balance of Power, and New World record.
My parents had the best of, I think it was.
ELO's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great. And then the one thing I think I'm most excited about that's coming over the weekend, and I feel like it was just like fate almost, Jesse, because like I'm getting back into the records and you're getting into the records. I got a notification over the weekend that Bob Weir and the Wolf Brothers was doing their first ever release on vinyl of a show that they did this past year in Colorado. And I went and pre-ordered it immediately because
That's
it was
cool.
$25. It was like, absolutely, I will get this fucking vinyl. So that gets mailed out on the 18th as well, as your Radiohead one. And, or is it?
No, that's the one I didn't say. Daft Punk.
Oh shit!
Discovery.
Sorry.
I pre-ordered that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty sweet, dude. Like,
it's fun.
I wrote up a list This is my wish list of bands that I want to get albums for.
Oh, I've got a Beach Boys one. I've got a Beach Boys and I've got two Bee Gees albums.
Yeah.
I
I
have
Do you have Pet Sounds
let
by the Beach Boys?
me find out.
Pet Sounds is like the only album you'll ever need in your life.
No, I've got Endless Summer.
Oh, sell it, burn it.
Well,
like-
I'm giving you, if you want it anyway, Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Dude, I absolutely want that. That would be
Yeah, dog.
freaking sweet, and I thank you. That is awesome.
Yeah,
like-
so like Plaster
And let me
gave
know
this
what
to
you
me.
want for
Nothing. Like I already have a Wall record, and I helped Plaster move some shit out. And he's like, "Here, take these." And he gave me like 2 or 3 Dead records, which were great records. And then he gave me this, and I'm like, "Dude, I already got one." He goes, "Don't worry about it. Just take it." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So now I've got this extra Wall record, so it's all yours, man.
Oh man, thank you. That is awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'll take it.
I will. I'll come up and get that ring and drop this record off sometime
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend.
and your flask. Remember,
Oh,
that
yeah.
the flask is here.
Oh yeah.
So there's certain ones that I want that I need. Okay, one is the Eagles. Specifically, the Eagles' "Hell Freezes Over," which is when they got back together and it was an all acoustic set. I want that one.
Ooh, is that the one with Seven Bridges Road?
No, but I
Okay.
also need that one because this one's newer actually. I need. Let's see.
Oh, this is so much fun, Jesse. You have no idea.
You know what? I kind of went nuts and got most of the stuff that I quote unquote need. Ooh, I need Bill Withers. I need like the best of. I need like the best of Bill Withers. I need it.
So I've got
Bob
Eagles
Seger.
Live. Yeah. Oh man, you're driving me nuts here. This is great. I've got Eagles Live, Hotel California, and the greatest hits of the Eagles.
Is that volume 1?
I can't read the
Because volume 2.
his greatest
volume,
hits 1971 and 1975.
Okay, because the next one they came out with volume 2 that one has Hotel California on it, and you can buy like the 2 LP set, which is like $300.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And
Leonard Skinner's.
here's my Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. It is 9 tonight. It's a live show.
Okay, I
This
saw that.
has got Night Moves,
Mm-hmm.
Her Strut, Fire Lake,
Yep.
Main Street, You'll Accompany Me, Hollywood Nights. Fuck, I need to listen to this thing again. God damn. But I've like gotten all these. So like think to places to look. Houseworks does have. That's where I got the majority of my Elton John records. Like I got some fucking gems at Houseworks.
What is
Half-
Houseworks?
It's like it's like a thrift store in Iowa City off Gilbert Street. It's got a lot of kitchenware and stuff, but they've got a whole back room that's got a bunch of records, but it's mostly like jazz and classical stuff. But if you look through it, you can find gems. Like I got Goodbye Yellow Brick Road in like mint condition from Houseworks.
Wow.
And I still go through there and check. Half Price Books in Cedar Rapids. That's where I got the Bob Seger record, and I've found some other gems there. It just takes time. Like I've been buying these over the past like 8 or 9 years. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. This is no longer a football podcast, everybody. We're talking about records now
Yeah.
all the time.
John Step is gonna be real pissed if we do that.
Yeah. Yes, he is. I feel a little bad.
Yeah, and I think we're done now. We're fine. We'll move on now, but I just got a little bit excited about like some of the stuff that I found.
I'm trying to think if there's like
it's kind of weird because I'm just now getting into it, and there's no context for me, right? Like I'm seeing how much things cost right now, so I have no history to know if that's a good or a bad price.
yeah,
So
that's true.
if I see some of these things that say it's gonna play with no skips and it's $8 and it's one I want. I'm like, oh yes, I need that.
Yeah.
So there's some that I don't need or can't get, I should say, because I am going to be getting them from my parents in the will,
Jesus.
which is morbid to say, but like Frampton Comes Alive, I can't get because
I actually have Frampton Comes Alive.
and Frampton Comes Alive is one of my favorite albums of all time.
I have not. I honestly, I think I bought it. I think I got it from my parents. My parents had 2 copies for some reason, and they gave it to me. And I don't think I've listened to it once.
They have Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Oh yeah,
But
Frampton
like
Comes Alive.
yeah, we've played that. We've played a song off that album on Rock Band before. It's Do You Feel Like We Do? Remember when he's
Yeah.
talking like a robot? That's one
Yep.
of my favorite songs of all time. And it's off that album. I listen to it constantly. Anyway, no more of this.
No more of this.
No more.
Yeah, we got a whole fucking juicy shit to do.
Yeah, we got to jump into the juicies before we run out of time.
Man, now I'm looking at records. Oh shit. All I want those records. Go.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, juicies. I have notes, but I'm skipping right over these notes.
Good. Fuck them.
Excuse me. By the way, I was right in my AFC win prediction, but you were tipsy and made us pick by points, and they only won by 6, and I said 17.
Yeah, we shouldn't trust me when I've been drinking.
You said NFC by 10, so
Oh.
I kicked your ass there. So okay,
I finished my bottle of champagne. I'm back to the bourbon.
I'm getting there.
Oh man. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to do a giant bottle of champagne. I hate myself after drinking one of those things. I'm belchy, I'm bloaty, I'm pissing for several hours. I like it just sucks, man.
Oh, I piss a ton anyway because I've been drinking 100 ounces of water a day for the last month or so.
Oh. All right.
Okay, so let's do it.
Sorry,
What?
I got one. The one thing I wanted to show you. Okay, sorry. So when I just one more record thing, when I quit the hospital and got the job at Pearson, I got a bit of a pay raise, and one of the things that I bought myself as a congratulations, good job or whatever, was the Grateful Dead Cornell '77 show. Jesse, this is one of the best shows you could ever listen to if you're a Dead fan or if you're ever experiencing the Dead. This is like my vinyl like treasure. I fucking love this thing. It's got so many good things. All right, that's it. That's
Nice.
it. This is why I shouldn't do the podcast from here. We're just gonna talk about all these fucking records. All right, let's just do this shit. Let's do this. Juicies, baby.
Okay, sounds good. So, still, it's been what 7 seasons, and I still don't have a Juicy's theme song.
That's a little surprising. I figured you would have just like created a baller ass song like you have in the past.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't. I'm so baller, it's ridiculous.
I know.
Anyway, let's just do this instead. Number 1 in the Juicies, the number 1 category, and I haven't filled this out. Usually I'm very prepared, and I am not. I did all the notes, but didn't do any of the juicy stuff, which is very stupid of me. But like, comeback player of the year, who do you think it's gonna be?
So like it couldn't be Joe Burrow, right? Because last year was his first year. Because like it should be Joe Burrow since he's in the Super Bowl, but I'm probably gonna say Dak. I'm gonna probably say Dak Prescott.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough thing. And by the way, I don't have your picks from the last time we did this.
Oh, we'll find them.
The mid Juicies. That's disappointing.
I'm pretty sure they're on my other computer.
That makes me angry, actually. So, Dak Prescott is who I had, and I'm sure you had him in the mid Juicies because you had him in the pre Juicies, but like the pre Jacks, if you will. I went from Christian McCaffrey to Dak Prescott, and my gut is telling me to stay with Dak, but my brain is telling me to switch to Joe Burrow.
See, it's going to depend for me if like does Burrow count, because that was his first season. It's not like he was an established player, so when he went down, it's like okay, he'll be fine, he'll bounce back. But Dak was an established player who went down with a serious injury. Like Burrow, sure, yeah. I mean, like Burrow went down with a serious injury as well, but Dak almost fucking lost his ankle.
Yeah, but it's tough because Joe Burrow, in the second year he's ever been in the NFL,
I know.
took his team to the goddamn Super Bowl and played out of his freaking mind doing it.
Yep, I know. But that's again, like, is he qualified? Like,
He-
does he?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it both ways. So, you pick Dak Prescott. So since you did that, I'm just gonna change mine to Joe Burrow,
Yeah, I mean, you're not anything. Fuck it. Oh gosh, greatness.
which is crazy to me because like I stuck with him. I don't know. I thought for sure it was gonna be Dak Prescott
Still might be.
until just like the other day when someone mentioned Joe Burrow for it. I'm like, oh my god, you're right. Still might be. You're right. Coach of the year.
Who you going with?
I had Brian Flores
Oh,
at the beginning
God.
of the beginning of the year.
Still could be. Like honestly, what he did for the Dolphins. Ugh.
I changed it to Sean McVay in the mid-season. Once again, I have something tugging at me to say Zach Taylor.
Okay. I don't think you'd be, like in the wrong picking Taylor.
But I am gonna stick with Sean McVay, I think.
Oh, okay.
What do you You had Sean McDermott at the beginning of the year. Solid pick. I don't know who you had for the middle. What week do you think that we did the mid juicies?
8 or 9.
I want to see if I wrote them down there.
So I know a lot of people have been talking about Vrabel being coach of the year because of all the injuries and the fact that they still made it to the
Yes.
playoffs.
I did.
You found it?
Yep, I found your picks. Yes.
Oh wow, nice. But I think I'm honestly gonna go Shanahan as coach of the year. The Niners also suffered a shitload of injuries, but they managed to make it to the playoffs and made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. Like, so I think Kyle Shanahan should be coach of the year.
Oh, you stuck with Sean McDermott, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
I
that's
still
a- that's
feel
a-
good about that pick, but
Yeah.
I think Shanahan should deserve it more,
No, that's
which
a
should
great.
drive Scott a little crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say to me. I feel like that's a great pick. Your brother, maybe not so much, but.
Well,
got
what's he
problems.
know?
He's
a
got
Niners fan.
He's got mental problems.
Fucking who doesn't? Am I right? Am I right?
Good point. Valid point. All right. Offensive rookie of the year. I feel like nobody should be thinking of anything. Oh, actually, no, that's not. Yeah, well, yes, but you had Najee Harris. I had
No!
Trevor. I had Trevor Lawrence. We both switched to Jamar Chase mid-season,
Yeah, I
and
think
I'm sticking with Jamar Chase.
yeah, I'm gonna stick with Jamar Chase. Well, so like, what sucks is like, I am gonna stick with Jamar Chase, but I think Mac Jones deserves honorable mention.
Right. That's what I was gonna. That's what I was like, kind of getting at. Like, if Herbert can take it away from Justin Jefferson last year, there's a slim chance that Mac Jones could take it away from Jamar Chase. Now,
Yeah.
he should not by any stretch, but I felt the same way last year, and I was wrong.
Yeah.
Defensive
Good for
Rookie
you.
of the Year. We both had Micah Parsons at the beginning of the year.
Really?
We both had Micah Parsons in the mid jacks.
I think we're both gonna have Micah Parsons at the end of the year, buddy.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, he is like one of the best defensive rookies I've ever seen. But also, like, I'm very biased.
Yeah, well, but you're right. He's amazing. He doesn't look. He's basically not a rookie.
Yeah, and he won the Pro Bowl's fastest player challenge.
Yeah.
Like a race.
Yeah,
He
and
beat Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill was in there.
I love that. That's fucking great.
That was pretty good. And in the wide receiver catch challenge, Trayvon Diggs, the only corner in the whole thing, won.
Yeah.
And then Justin Jefferson came in second, and then his brother Stephon Diggs came in third, I believe, and then Tyreek Hill got last again. Tyreek Hill's not showing up in
Classic
the Pro Bowl,
Tyreek Hill.
but Justin Jefferson single-handedly won dodgeball for the NFC
Oh, that's awesome.
with a one-handed catch.
Oh, you best drink one. Justin Jefferson was doing a bunch of interview stuff recently, and he was talking about Kirk Cousins being his boy.
Yeah. You know what? I think he's reading the writing on the wall, and apparently, Kevin O'Connell, their new head coach, supposedly, is likes Cousins a lot. So I don't foresee any crazy changes happening. At least this year. And this next year will be the last year of his contract. So
Cousins or
Cousins.
Jefferson? Okay.
So offensive player of the year. You had CeeDee Lamb at the beginning, and I had Dalvin Cook. We switched. You went with Lamar Jackson in the mid-jacks, and I went to Cooper Kupp in the mid-jacks. Who do you got in your final?
I'm gonna go Cooper, offensive player of the year, right?
Yes.
Excuse
me.
Probably. I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp because MVP is always a quarterback, even though I think Cooper Kupp should be MVP. But I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp.
I'm also going Cooper Kupp. Here's the rub about this, right? There's a big Let's hold off on this.
Okay.
Defensive player of the year.
You know what? I'm going Micah Parsons, and here's why. He's a rookie. He's a linebacker who moved to defensive line and was getting more sacks than most other players in the NFL, and then was able to go right back to the linebacker position. He led the league in tackles certain weeks. Like I'm going Micah Parsons on this one. Fuck it.
No, that's fine. I mean, that he's in the conversation for sure. Anyway, at the beginning of the year, I went T.J. Watt. You went Myles Garrett. We agreed on Myles Garrett and the mid juicies. You're going Micah Parsons at the last juicies, and I'm gonna flip back to T.J. Watt. I think he tied the record for sacks, and I think that's pretty much sealed it for him.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's a fine pick. Fine pick.
I think T.J. Watt's kind of an asshole, though.
Kind of seems like that.
Maybe not an asshole, but just like kind of a dirty player.
Not as dirty as fucking Aaron Donald. Holy shit, man. Within the last few weeks, I think it was like the last game of the regular season. They show, or it was the previous game to the NFC Championship game. They showed an Aaron Donald player where he, like, if you see, like, you look this up, you see all the times he's like put his hands around someone's neck and squeezed, like he's trying to choke them to death. Like, there have been at least 3 or 4 photos documented of him doing this bullshit.
Jeez, do you remember when we did the predictions on who was going to get ejected first when the ejection rules came out, and we were both amazed that it was Aaron Donald was the one, because we had like Ndamukong Suh, we had like, you know, Aqib Talib, like, you know, your regular dirtbags, but it ended up being Aaron Donald. We were both like, what?
Yeah,
Aaron Donald, but
I don't think we should have been that surprised.
Yeah, maybe not.
Sorry,
Now-
what was the Eagles album you were looking for? Just random.
Hell freezes over.
Oh, okay. Found on the border. Anyway, I'm still into this. Don't worry about it.
So league MVP is next.
Ugh.
You had Dak, and then Matt Stafford. I had Josh Allen, and then Josh Allen. I was riding high there for a little bit until it all came crashing down. So right now, it seems to be between Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna go Tom Brady then. I will not pick Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady was 44 years old and he had his second best statistic season.
I agree that it was Tom Brady, but here's what I was going to bring up with the offensive player of the year thing. If if one of those two gets MVP, does that mean then that the other one will get offensive player of the year?
No, because I think you can't take Cooper Cup out of one of those. Like Cooper Cup either has to get offensive player of the year or MVP. If not, then this whole fucking thing is a sham.
I argue that it is.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it's a sham, but they got to keep the audiences thinking that it's not. I think Cooper Cup will get offensive player of the year. And MVP will probably go to Aaron Rodgers, though it should go to Tom Brady.
I think that it should go to Cooper Cup, and in second place, not MVP. Sorry, offensive player of the year. I think it should go to Cooper Cup. Second place going to Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah, man, I completely forgot about Jonathan Taylor could easily be the MVP
Nah,
as well. He was the MVP of their team.
you gotta break 2,000 yards if you're gonna be the MVP of the NFL.
Yeah, if you're gonna be the quarterback.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, how is that rose, by the way?
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. A little bit more brute than I thought it was gonna be.
Man, I'm all out of booze, Jesse.
Uh-oh. Panic.
Well, I mean, down here anyway.
So, we already know our AFC and NFC champion, so that doesn't count anymore. And we also know our surprise and dumpy teams, which I actually didn't calculate, so I don't know right offhand.
Mm-hmm.
And we also know who won the divisions, so we don't have to do that. But who do you believe, Nick, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams is going to win that ding dong Super Bowl, bro?
So there's like who I believe and who I want. You know what? I think they're aligned. I think it's going to be the Bengals. I really do. And like, I think they want it more. I think they're a more complete team, even though the Rams have all these superstars. But the Niners, like, so, and we were talking about it last week. The Niners seem to want it more, but then the Rams wanted it more. The Bengals want it all the time. Like every game that they've played in this playoffs, they have played like they want to win that Super Bowl, that they deserve to win that Super Bowl. And I think,
Yep.
I hope that they're going to do the same thing to the Rams. I hope we have like a 56-49 game and the Bengals win. There is no defense, nothing but fun offensive plays, because that's the kind of football that I like, and that's the kind of football that these two teams can do.
Yeah. I'm in a spot again here because, first of all, you picked the Bills, I picked the Chiefs at the beginning of the year. We both. Wait, whoa. No, that was stupid. Cowboys, Vikings at the beginning of the year, obviously.
Yeah.
Then we both agreed on the Bills in the mid-juicies, if you can believe that. But I had the Bills playing the Rams, so the Rams were my NFC champion. Neither one of us even had the Bengals winning their division.
No, it's a complete, it's an upset, man.
I want in my heart, I want the Bengals to win. But I'm biased now. Because Kevin O'Connell, the offensive coordinator for the Rams is going to be my next head coach.
Yep.
And I want that fucker flying high, bro, when he comes in there. Do I though? Or do I want him hungry to win a championship? Maybe I want him to be on the cusp of winning but have never won. But
There you
knows
go.
what it takes to win. And learns from his mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm going Rams. I'm going Rams because I picked Rams to win the NFC last. And I've been talking the Rams up for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I feel like I can't not do it. Can't not do it.
Honestly, it could go either way. I think the Rams is a good choice, but I also think I think the Bengals could be a good choice.
No, the Bengals. It's like, to me, it's like the Bengals. I do want them to win. Right? It's tough.
It'd be fucking fun, man, if the Bengals
Yeah, exactly.
won.
Yeah, I mean, you get all these heavy hitters. You get Tom Brady. You get all these power teams. You get all these things, and then all of a sudden, bam, Bengals.
Yeah.
In year 2 of a rebuild.
And the year after their quarterback tore his ACL.
Right. It's pretty wild. So, I mean, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for both of them really because I also want Matt Stafford to win. I want Matt Stafford to his first year getting out of the dumpster fire that is the Lions to win a Super Bowl and be like, I can win a Super Bowl, motherfuckers, if you just build a team around me.
Yeah. Yeah. I so like I want Matt Stafford to win a Super Bowl. I don't want Odell Beckham Jr. to win a Super Bowl. I want everybody on the Bengals to win a Super Bowl except maybe Joe Mixon. So it's weird. It's all over the place. I mean, let us not forget that Joe Mixon was a piece of shit in college.
Oh, is he? Did he slap his girlfriend around or something? Or is he?
Yeah, he did some shit.
Was
like
it that video of him in the like Burger King or something, like getting in an altercation with some girl?
Oh man, that totally reminded me of the Alvin Kamara thing. Yeah, he punched a woman in the head. But then Alvin Kamara beat the hell out of someone with his posse in an elevator and then played the Pro Bowl the next day. Scott's comment the other day of saying that's just wild. I agree. It is fucking wild that he committed a felony and then the next day played the Pro Bowl like it was nothing. I just bring new records, Jesse. Fuck.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
I don't even remember. I bought the Grateful Dead's Working Man's Dead, which is their best studio album. Like, never listen to studio albums unless you're going to listen to Working Man's Dead because it's fantastic. I bought the Kinks, the Final Series vinyl record. It's a Canadian show, like a live show of the Kinks. No, I'm sorry, that's studio. It's kind of like greatest hits shit, maybe. But then I got Jefferson Airplane, 30 Seconds Over Winterland, which is a show at Winterland. Nice. And I figured Jefferson Airplane live at the Winterland. I can't go wrong. And all of them are fairly reasonable prices.
I was listening to my worst of Jefferson Airplane album, and obviously Somebody to Love is great. Obviously White Rabbit is great. But there was a song that came on right after White Rabbit, I think, that I've heard before and didn't realize it was Jefferson Airplane. That blew my freaking mind apart.
What was it?
I can't remember the name of it.
I'm trying to find my Jefferson Airplane album. Okay, so was it Hey Frederick? Because Hey Frederick is one of their best songs.
Embryonic Journey.
Ooh, Embryonic Journey is so good. That's actually the song that was in the... So Embryonic Journey was a song that was playing in the series finale of Friends that they played at the very beginning of the HBO reunion show. Embryonic Journey.
Maybe that's where I heard it last.
It's a very good song.
But
But
I
I've got
knew I had-
volunteers from Just for an Airplane.
Nice. Yeah, I knew that I had heard it somewhere, but I was like, where? And I'm like, I did not know that it was Jefferson Airplane. And then when I heard it come on, I was just like, whoa, sweet, this song's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's on right after White Rabbit on that album.
I've been looking at getting that album as well.
It's good. It's really good. So the dumpiest team in the NFL was the Jacksonville Jaguars, to nobody's surprise.
No.
Now, what I'm trying to figure out now is who was the most improved. Who do you think? The Bengals? The Bengals
Oh,
went from
I think it's the Bengals. Yeah.
went from 4-11. I'm talking statistically. So they went from 4-11 to 10-7. So they improved by 6 games, and that's usually how I figure it out. Like, how many did they improve by?
Mm-hmm.
Chargers were 2. So I think it probably is. I don't even think I really have to look too hard because everybody else was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Titans, Colts, Texans, Jaguars. I mean, and the NFC I think pretty much stayed the same too. There wasn't any the fucking Commanders. Give me a break. The Commanders. I mean, we should probably talk about the Commanders, shouldn't we?
Oh God, it's so stupid. God damn it. I totally forgot about that until you just mentioned it.
Yeah, I forgot about it too until I was just like, oh yeah, no, look at the Commanders. Oh yeah. The Commanders.
So the Washington football team changed their name to the Washington Commanders, and it's stupid.
It was the Bengals, by the way. The Bengals are the most improved team. They won 6 games more than they won last year.
Well, right on. Good for them.
Yeah, and Dan Snyder, I think we mentioned this actually last week, is embroiled in another sexual misconduct allegation, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. We here at the Commanders are opening an investigation into it." And everyone's like, "Yeah, we are worried about that because that's bullshit."
Yeah.
And then the NFL came out separately and said, like, no. We're not into whatever the fuck they're going to be doing. We're going to be doing our own. Which made me feel good, but at the same time it didn't. Because if they haven't done anything with Dan Snyder by now, they're not gonna.
They're not going to, yeah.
They're a bunch of wieners.
Wieners!
Bunch of freaking wieners over there.
All right.
And it's a little bit annoying.
Sitting down.
It's actually a lot bit annoying.
All right. What's next, bro?
Since they were the Commanders, I feel like they should have just just stayed.
They should have stayed the Washington
team.
football. Yeah, I agree. Like they would have been better than the Commanders.
It's gonna take me a long time to not say that like smugly. Commanders.
I know. But we were also making fun of the Washington football team a couple years ago, like the neighbor.
Yeah, that's true. But the fact that the Commanders was an AAF team in 2019 just like pushes it right over the edge of ridiculous for me.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't have come up with anything better. Anything
than the fucking Commanders.
Than the Commanders.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
They could have done something to honor, like African American culture or any type of minority culture.
And oh no, they couldn't. They couldn't do that.
No, but they could not. Well, they could not do it. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously, Dan Snyder was not going to allow that sort of thing to happen.
Yeah, dude, I feel like, and since you kind of just mentioned it, I feel like over the last week, the NFL has shown its true colors of how it's like a racist piece of shit organization with like Flores who I think is a very talented coach, one of the most like I think arguably the best coaching candidate available right now, does not have a job, suing the NFL because of the racism. And then the Texans, who really wanted Josh McCown as the head coach, was then pivoted and was like, wait, we got to hire Lovey Smith, whose defense did pretty well at times during the season, but like didn't wow anybody overall for the season. And then it's like, we got to hire Lovey Smith. What
I don't
about Flores? No, we can't do Flores. He's got a fucking suit against the NFL.
exactly. I don't understand. I don't understand how it seemed like they were all in on Flores, and then all of a sudden,
Lovey.
Lovie Smith out of nowhere, out of left field. I was like, wait, what?
It was totally the NFL, right? Like the NFL totally would have called them up and be like, "Hey, McNair, don't do this shit." Mike said, "Why did it take 2 years to come up with the Commanders?" Good
Exactly.
fucking question.
Yes, exactly. They had 2 years to get it right and to come up with exactly something perfect.
They were
and they
in
came up
such a
with
good
the
spot.
Commanders.
The Washington football team could have come up with anything. They were in a beautiful spot where they're just like, shit, I get to come up with my own name. Just be like, Jesse, come up with your own name. Okay, I'm going to come up with my own name. John. John is going to be my new name. Like, that's
Yeah.
fucking lame.
Yeah, like they should have been the Washington Monuments.
That's better than Commanders, man.
And I just thought of that just now, and I love it.
Oh my god. The Washington laws or the Washington law-abiding citizens. I don't care. Washington Commanders is dumb.
Commanders.
I love that Jesse. Oh, I almost called you Jeffy.
Jeffy Pickleson.
Jeffy Pickleson. Oh man, the alter ego of Jesse. All right, you want to riff for a minute while I go refill my beverage? Probably shouldn't. You want to just talk? You could talk about your favorite. Oh, Jesse. And the next
topic.
minute and a half, I want you to tell the audience about your favorite vinyl that you own right now and why. Go.
All right. This is a tough one because I just purchased probably what is one of my favorite vinyls, right? And I just purchased 5 of them. So it's hard for me to pick just one of those. I bet you I could. I was looking away from the computer for a second, and I was just about to say, obviously I know which one Michael thinks is the coolest vinyl I own. And then I looked down, and he said, obviously, Tron Legacy because it's cool as balls in the comments, which makes a lot of sense.
I'm back. Whoa, sounds like you filled the time all right.
I did, but I still haven't even answered the question.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Tron Legacy soundtrack. Here's why. The Tron Legacy soundtrack is fantastic, just in its own right? And I love Daft Punk. I love Tron Legacy, the movie itself. It's like really peaked. Just like nostalgia value from the movie and the franchise and all that stuff is through the roof for me. But it was the only Daft Punk album that I could find that wasn't $200.
Yeah.
And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I went to Target with Michael, actually. And I said to him, I was just driving down the road towards Target by myself. And I was coming up on Mike's house, and I go, I'm going to call Michael to see if he wants to go with me. So I pull in and call him.
You pull into his driveway?
Yeah. And he goes, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. I'm like, hey, they sell vinyl at Target. You want to come with me? And he goes, sure. And I go, well, I'm here. So anyway, we go there, and I knew that buying that album was going to blow his fucking mind. which is, and I knew it was there, and that's why I wanted him to come. The main reason, because like I knew when I showed him what album I was getting, he was gonna blow his fucking mind, and it did. And it was the last copy in the store.
Oh
So-
man, that's awesome.
So like, yeah, that's probably my favorite one is the Tron Legacy.
Not
soundtrack.
the Eddie Murphy Party All the Time.
That one's amazing. But the Tron Legacy one, I can just play all the way. It's 2 discs. I can play front, back, both discs nonstop and just love every single song. Plus there's songs I haven't heard before on disc 2 side 2 that are baller.
Man, that's great. Mike says the Avi Tron Legacy because it's cool as balls.
Yeah, that's what. It's funny. I just explained the story to the folks at home that I was looking away, and I was saying like, obviously, I'm pretty sure I know which one Mike thinks is the coolest album I own, and then I looked down and he had written that comment. I go, yes, exactly.
Oh man, we can get to this point where we just start swapping albums. We're like, hey, you should listen to this one, borrow this vinyl. That'd be cool, man.
No,
Oh, okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
I found that like my Led Zeppelin 4 skips a lot because it's kind of shitty. So I need to like.
I've got a record cleaner.
That's
I
what I
think I
need
need
to-
a new solution. If you want, though, you can borrow it and clean your records and shit. I do it every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna need it for some of them because they're just like.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's funny how like this record player that I got from Goodwill for $12.88 American is pretty decent.
Yeah, that's great, man. At most, you might have to just like replace the needle.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was gonna have a shot needle for sure. I didn't think it was gonna play anything when I fired it up, but it played stuff immediately. It was amazing.
That's so cool. Fuck, that's cool, man. I want now Jelm Step to hit us up and be like, hey, you guys want to talk records on the podcast? Because I've like, so now that I've alphabetized my records, I just want to like pull one out and talk about like the best song on it or just like why it's a great record. And because like I've got ones that you know people haven't heard of and it's great and you're gonna find records that other people don't know of. It's great, Jesse. I'm excited for
You
you.
mean like-
It's a fun
You
journey.
mean like "We Are the World" by USA for Africa?
but-
Do you even know what that is?
I do know what that is. I would never buy it on vinyl.
It's
I like
gonna be great.
so like this one. It's Fleetwood Mac's "Pious Bird of Good Omen," and it's got one of the greatest songs I've ever heard.
Tusk?
It's "Need Your Love So Bad." No, you should listen to Fleetwood Mac "Need Your Love So Bad." It is such a good song.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what I kind of like on Etsy is like those create your own box or create your own record collection or pick 6 for $10 or whatever like that.
Really, I haven't seen those.
Really, that's all I see.
I just go for specific ones.
Yeah, like if you just
and then
if
I
you
find
just look
one
up
in a shop.
if you just look up vinyl records that are there and on eBay, it'll be like, here's a list of all the ones we have. Pick 6 of these and pay us $10 or whatever.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I the ones I've seen so far, they haven't had really good selection, which is kind of sucks. But
Pick any 12 for $20.
yeah, stuff like that.
How do you
I
fucking
feel like
know?
I feel like they're pretty picked over, but you can build a pretty good ones at some of the fringe ones you want. Probably.
Yeah. How do you even know what they got?
Show me what you got.
Show me what. Oh, they've got a list.
Show me what you got.
Oh, this is fun, man. It's good. It's fun, but it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, I already know that. I've
Oh.
already spent too much money lately on
Yeah.
records.
I need
like-
to, especially every once in a while, you think about the fact of like, I could just connect my phone to a Bluetooth speaker and get the same effect.
Yeah, but you want to write about like the sound of it. To me, takes me back to a time when I was young and in my parents' house, like listening to their old records. So it's kind of, to me, it kind of like, I don't know, man. Takes me back, and the nostalgia factor is there, and to be able to hear some of my current favorite music. Uh, some of my current favorite music in album form, I think, is really cool. Like to put on a record of Tron Legacy, which is all like techno electronic music, is just a trip. So the first record is blue. It's light. It's see-through sky blue, right? And the second one is just clear. You can see right through it. That's just cool. Oh, and the one that I'm getting from the weekend, After Hours is the name of the album, is actually a clear record, but it's got blood splatters that come out from the center and go out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of cool stuff with albums nowadays.
Yeah.
It's been an hour and 6 minutes. We should probably close this up. Mike says he's listened to the Tron Legacy album for 2 months straight recently. Because you get into it, and it's hard to get out of it. It's just like banger after banger. And then they have a whole album that's called Tron Legacy Reconfigured, which is all remixes of all the songs like that they released.
Oh, that's great. I do like that Tron movie. I have seen the newest one, and obviously I've seen the original, but I recently watched. So I've been doing a lot more running with the treadmill and stuff, and I put on an action movie and watch that. I recently rewatched Mission Impossible Fallout. That movie may be a perfect movie, Jesse. It's so good. It's so good.
Is that a new one? Or?
Yeah, it's been the last like 3 or 4 years.
I'm not caught up with my Mission Impossible movies. I think there's like 3 that I haven't seen.
I mean, they're good, man. I think there's 6 total or 5 total.
Yeah. I know what Ghost Protocol is 5. Isn't there like 6?
So there's the third one, and then I don't know. There's Ghost Protocol and then Fallout, and then 2 more have been greenlit. I guess I could look them up. Possible movies. Okay, so 3. It's Rogue Nation. I always forget about Rogue Nation.
Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of. So there are 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. So there's 3, and then Ghost Protocol came out, right? And then Rogue Nation, and then your Fallout one, is that?
Fallout, yeah. So Fallout is just so good.
Interesting.
Goodness. Oh man, I think it might be one of the most. It's almost a perfect movie.
I just found an album.
I see. It says so during this podcast. I have purchased 4 albums, Jesse. 3 that we've talked about, and then I also bought that Jefferson Airplane album that we were talking about. I found it on eBay, and I bid. They counteroffered. I accepted their counteroffer.
Nice.
We should wrap this up. Hey.
Wait a second.
Okay.
The one I found. Let me see if it's got anything good on it. I'm not sure. No, I'm not going to get it. That's bullshit. So it was the Donovan's greatest hits.
I also have that, Jesse.
Yeah, but where's Atlantis?
It's on there. Hold on, I gotta find it. Here we go. Donovan's greatest hits.
Yeah, okay. It's got Atlantis on it?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, maybe this is just. Well, no, because what I see here is
Hey, Atlantis.
what number is it?
I'm looking. Hold on. It is on. Oh wait, do I not have it on this?
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit,
don't
you're
think it's
right.
on there. Yeah.
I've never thought about it because like this album's got so many. It's got Sunshine Superman, Season of the Witch,
Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow, Hurdy Gurdy Man.
Hurdy-gurdy man, yeah.
But
no-
oh my god, you're right. I didn't know that this didn't have Atlantis on it.
How do you have a Donovan's Greatest Hits album without Atlantis?
I know. It's like one of his best songs.
Yeah, I saw Donovan's Greatest Hits for $5, and I was like, oh. But if it doesn't have Atlantis on it,
No.
I'm not-
It like I don't know if it cracks me up or warms my heart, Jesse, that so many of the albums that you're looking for are ones that I have, which means it's like we have very similar music tastes. Except for the fact that my music tastes resonate about 40 to 50 years from where I was born.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, mine's not.
No, it's not too different.
Yeah, I mean, like, 60s, 70s is kind of where I grew up, right in the music scene.
It's the best genre.
and it's
60s
funny
is
because
the best decade of music.
it's funny because I've never been into Grateful Dead. I've never really been into the Beatles. I've never really been into Elvis. So like those are like three key components of that like era of music that I was just like not into.
Mm-hmm.
But like Edgar Winter Group, I want to get I want to get the definitive collection of Edgar Winter Group.
So I've got this Edgar Winter Group album.
Yes, my parents have that one, so I can't get that one, and I love that one.
Come Out at Night. I think I bought this. I bought this
'Cause
when
of-
we got after we got Edgar. When we adopted Edgar, and you were like, "So Frankenstein," and so
Yeah.
I went out and bought this record.
Yeah, Frankenstein. That album has Frankenstein in it, which is so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
so-
we better.
Anyway,
roll
yeah, we gotta get.
Oh,
I've had
Mike
the
said all
outro
of the
queued
Mission Impossible films are great. I agree, they are.
Hey
Yeah, Mike.
everyone. Remember, this is a football podcast. Thanks to Smoky Room. Wait, you can listen to all of our all the podcasts and this podcast on everywhere podcasts are available. Oof.
Yes. Feel free to reach out to us at profootballjuice@gmail.com or profbjuice at Twitter, #JuiceNation, and
Yeah.
Facebook's essentially the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, you can watch us live every time we do this on twitch.tv/profootballjuice or old episodes on the YouTube.
Yes. Special. No? Is that
Yeah.
it? Special thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
Yeah, and to Smoky Room Films.
Special thanks to Brad.
Thanks to Manemole and #RipRit.
Thanks to all of our listeners, especially Mike, Danielle, Scott, Jelmstep, Jeremy,
Jeff.
Jeff, Adam.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't like listening to people out because I
I know.
I'm
I was really
deathly
just gonna
afraid
do.
of
I was really just
of
gonna do
missing
Mike
people.
because he's on here now, and
Right.
Mike's one of our best homies. Like
Well, you should just say like, "Hey,
Ride or
Mike, thanks
die.
for
I mean,
tuning in."
Mike. Yeah, I mean, thanks for
because he
tuning
tuned
in. But Mike, I mean, thanks for being the best guy I know. I mean, like Mike's he's just a good dude.
He is a good dude. Please.
Deuces! Seriously, I bought 4 more fucking records in the last hour, Jesse.